people that we choose in our lives will make a difference in whether we make progress with our dream, with our happiness, with love, with our career, whatever we choose. If we surround ourselves with people that put us down, that don't believe in us, that don't respect us, then it's going to make it much more harder to achieve, to accomplish, to reach something. And why do these people find that they want to knock our dreams? Because sometimes, they hear about us talking about our dreams and they see that we have a lot of passion for something, and maybe they can't get as much passion for something and they see that we believe in something. And then we talk about, it's hard or things are not working, and then maybe they get tired of it. They get tired of hearing us complain about why our life is not good and why we're not reaching, this happiness. But we do have this dream, and that this dream is gives us smiles, and it makes us, it fulfills us. That if we reach this dream, that we feel like that we could do something great for the world, and that it's important. Because sometimes some people chase after a dream because they want to seek fame. They want to get attention. That their self-value is low, that they don't feel like they're worth anything, because sometimes it's programmed in our minds early on that we're told that we have to do bigger things like earn money or have these really prestigious jobs or do things, and that sometimes we do things to get attention because we feel that people will pay attention to us. Like, say if you share a post on Facebook or you tweet out something, if everybody's liking it or commenting and they're like, oh, you're smart, that gives you value. It makes you feel like people pay attention to you. But imagine if you put up a post, like a Facebook post of something, and nobody's liking it, nobody's commenting, and you just keep doing it. And just like when people say to grow something organically, so you keep growing something, you put up quality content, or you share something that you believe that people will find valuable, and then they don't, then that could really make you feel down. And when you feel down, then it starts to affect other areas of your life. So say if you're at your job and you're not getting a promotion, or you just don't like your job, or people are just treating you, disrespecting you, and your bosses are talking down on you, and you just don't feel like that you're doing enough at your job to get results, and you're just being too hard on yourself because you're looking at the competition and you're focusing on others. It's like all these things that we do can block us, it could distract us, it can make us feel like that we don't have a lot of value, and we could walk around feeling empty. Is because you're not noticing your value, like the value of all of the great things that you have done in your life and who you are, that you live this life, and that you could breathe, and you're just living this miracle, and that if you're not appreciating the simple things, and you're just looking for the big things, you're like, oh, I need to accomplish my dream, or I need to be with this person because they're going to make me look good, and that people are going to think damn, he or she is lucky because they're with that person. That we can't attach ourselves to someone else, or even to a dream, or even to our jobs. We start doing these things, then we are going to get disappointed, that we are going to find pressure, stress. Is this all the things that if we just reevaluate, do introspection, self-reflect, self-observe, we just do these practices, or even meditate, and just really think about what you want and believe in what you want. Because we start desiring, and we start needing things like, I need this dream because now people are going to pay attention to me. But what happens when the dream starts to not work anymore? What if you want to be a musician and you had a popular album, and then all your other albums were no longer good? You didn't get, nobody really focused on them anymore? What happens when you're an actor and you're in movies and then all of a sudden you're not in good movies no more and people don't talk about you anymore? What happens when you do things that are noticed, like say you're an author and you sell books and then you don't anymore? See, it doesn't really confront the problem, the internal problem, that if you go within and you start to build value, that you'll feel better on the outside. You'll look happier and you'll be positive, and you won't let things bother you, that you'll wake up smiling and that you'll have energy. Is this all the things that we choose to do and focus on? When we switch our focus and we start to look at other people, we start to look at what we're not getting, what others are getting, then we start to drag ourselves down, and then it really influences the way we feel about who we are. And that if we just focus, concentrate, change bad habits that are not working in our lives anymore, get rid of them. We don't allow trash to pile up in our homes forever. We take out the trash. Well, bad habits are like garbage. Like we don't need it around because it starts to smell and it doesn't really give our home any value. And that it's just like when we do spring cleaning, because it's springtime right now. It's beautiful out, and we always say we have to do spring cleaning to make things more organized and to feel better, like, I'm gonna get rid of this and spring cleaning. But what about spring cleaning in your life? To look at the things that don't belong, the things that are not working anymore, and just try to develop some good habits. You could change at any time. That people tell you to change, but it's not like you're changing who you are. You're not changing who you are, you're just growing better. Because some people are like, I'm not changing for anyone. I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna be who I am. I'm not changing for anyone. When you have that type of attitude,